Hello my fellow Forex traders. Now I just wanted to share a little experience with you here so that you don't think I'm some sort of Forex guru that always gets the trades right. Because what I did today was pretty much the worst possible start of any day trading. Now, many of you have been following me on Twitter and on the new Facebook group, the Viking FX. I'll put a link to them below here. But I'm posting some trades there, and I've been very busy today because trading is not really my main income stream here. So I've been busy doing a lot of things, so I haven't been posting all my trades today. Now in the future here, I'll probably not be posting the 15-minute trades, the trades I take out from the 15-minute chart, because it is quite time consuming, but maybe some of the longer term trading, 4-hour and 1-hour time frames. But today I did post some trades, and the first 4 trades I took went straight against me. And I'm just saying this so that you know that you're not the only one sitting out there and sometimes just being run over by the market. Now, I had done all my analysis. Let's say, for instance, the Australian dollar yen here. I had done my daily chart where I could see we were in a downtrend. I could see we were moving up. Let's just look at it at a larger chart here. We were moving up towards this resistance area here, so everything was good. I could look at the 4-hour chart and see, I know we were not completely up there, but there was also an area here on the 4-hour time frame that definitely could be resistant. So it had worked a bit here like it normally does before it is turning downwards. I was looking at the 1-hour and then the 50-minute time frame, and I took my short trade right here. It was a perfect entry, and the market shot straight up, and it actually ended up like as a perfect long trade. So what do you know? And that happened again and again and again. You can see we had the Euro Aussie here that I also marked up. Let's just have a look at that. As you can see here, I took a long trade here, well, it was just a couple of ticks in the positive. Then it turned around, went straight into the negative. Was it a pound dollar as well? I think it was. Yes, we had the short position here, and it went straight up and hit my stop loss. So that's just the name of the game. I took 4 of these trades in a row, and I was pretty much run over by a steamroller. However, I knew, because I know the statistics of my trading strategy here, that this can happen. It is extremely annoying when it happens. I know some of you out there have tried it before, but as I showed you in the video the other day, I showed you this forexsignals.com. They have this free tool, the Monte Carlo simulator, and I said, okay, if we have 60% winning trades, for instance, and taking 60 trades per month, and we simulate the returns, then you get a lot of different, that's what a Monte Carlo analysis does. It makes hundreds or thousands of different scenarios out of these statistics up here. Now, what I can read of this is that in the worst case scenario down here, where it makes profit, but not as much as in the best case. In the worst case, I can see that it is statistically normal to have 9 consecutive losses in a row. I can also have 21 consecutive wins in a row. Now this is of course the worst case. The most possible, the most statistical, realistic scenario is 8 consecutive losses. And even in the absolute best scenario, where we end up with the highest equity up here, it also takes 10 consecutive losses. So me having 4 consecutive losses today, I can look at the stats and I can say, well, that's well within the normal boundaries of my system. Even if I had, let's say, 50, sorry, that was the wrong one. It was 60% win rate. I know I would have to have a higher profit loss then, but this is just to see the number of losing trades. If I had a 50% win rate, I could see 16 consecutive losses in the worst case at all. So my 4 trades today with the loss, that's not really a problem. And the good thing is that I'm working with trend following, so I'm letting the trend run. And let's just have a look at the next 4 trades I took today. Let's just have a look at them. One of them was the pound Aussie. This one, I should say, I've closed all of the trades here. Is it about an hour ago, something like this? So I took this one when we were getting towards noon, and it has just been wobbling all day long, and I ended up taking about 1.8 R, meaning 1.8 times my original risk up here. The next trade I took, or one of the other trades, was this one. I took this one just about noon, yeah, and this one was just, I took this off about an hour ago as well, and that one was in a break even, so that was just a squash here, and I was just taking them off because it was dinner time and I wanted to spend some time with my family. Next one here was New Zealand dollar, and this one was interesting because it shot straight up and everything was good, but then it turned around and got kicked back, and I was saying to myself, you know, all of that inner voice saying, oh no, not yet another lose. I've had 4 losers already, and I'm also sharing my trades. Everybody can see how my trades are losing. You know, all that chit chat that goes on in the brain that is not really good for anything. But then it turned around again and it came up here and made me 1 R, quite precisely. So at this point, after 3 trades, I'm at 2.8 R in the positive. I lost 4 R on the 4 first trades, so I was down minus 1.2 R. And then we had the last trade here. Here we go. Yes. And this one was the best one, New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. I took this one also around, was it 11:30 my time down here. And I closed it up here about an hour ago at a 2.2 R in profit. So I ended the day with 1 R in profit. Normally, at least when I'm trading like this, I am risking 0.5% per trade. So that means that after today, it was a bit of a tough day, and it was 8 trades and there was a bit of frustration involved here, but I made 1 R, meaning 0.5% on my entire capital I made today, even though the first 4 trades was a complete catastrophe. That's just the name of the game. Trading is a numbers game, and you can simply not win them all. And when you have, let's say, a 55 or 60% win rate and something like that, and you can have a 1.1 or 1.2 to 1, meaning that your winners are, for instance, 1.2 R and your losers are 1 R, for instance, well, then you have a bloody good system and you can make money on it. So, yes, I just wanted to share this with you. It was not really my intention to make a Forex video today, but I just wanted to share it with you also so that you can see that there's no magic in here. I'm not someone sitting here behind my screen just printing money all day long. That's not how it goes. Unless, of course, you look at the Instagram and YouTube channels or all around the net, where you can see people just turning on their computer and boom, they have made $10,000 in a day, and only 15 minutes have passed and they can ride around in their Lamborghini for the rest of the day. Sorry guys and girls, that is not how trading is. So it is hard work and it is a lot of emotions and a lot of frustrations. And yes, this was my update for the day. By the way, before you leave me, let's just give a big thank you to the NS Broker, the sponsor on this channel that makes sure that you can see the entire video always through without any commercial breaks, without any ads. NS Broker is a very solid, very good broker. It is a pure ECN, meaning that your trades are placed directly into the market. They are not trading against you. They are regulated by all the right regulators, the MiFID, the Danish Finanstilsynet, the regulators in Germany, Spain, Italy, France, all over Europe. So it is a very good choice. Someone asked me what kind of platform they're using, and that is the MT5. Some of you might have been trading the MT4 before, but the MT5 is the upgrade and they are using the MT5 here. So most of you that know the MT4, then it is an easy transition to MT5. Those of you that don't know any of them, I will make a video in a short while about the MT4, MT5 platform, which is one of the oldest, most solid platforms to trade from when you are a Forex trader. All right, thank you to NS Broker here, NSB, for being the sponsor on this channel. It means a lot to us here. Take care of yourself and your money out there, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.